Minnesota Vikings had 60 roster spots before heading into the draft, and then they added 27 rookies, 15 via the draft. Glorious. 12 UDFAs. So they currently sit at 87 men on the 90-man roster, which gives the Vikings 3 open roster spots. So what is the plan with those spots? So right away, I mean, you're thinking Everson Griffin coming back, maybe some Josh Klein action all up in there. Ooh, how about free agent cornerback like Logan Ryan coming on in? Veteran one time. But also, you're saying if they want to sign one of those 3 guys and say that full roster, they could just easily cut somebody, right? So that makes sense there. And I do think that Klein and Everson, I do have an offer in hand from the Vikings. So it's like they have a price point on the table. It's like, all right, you guys want to come back? Cool. This is what we're offering. And they likely do have very little interest due to other teams, due to the Rona, teams not being able to bring them in for medical checks, etc. And both the team and the players are waiting this out because I don't think that they're in any rush to sign. And also, even though there is no OTAs, there's no training camp, they're like, okay, we don't have to be in camp, we don't have to do this, or we don't have to be in virtual camp. So I think it's perfectly fine there. Also, they could be waiting to see which teams start cutting some of the veterans, because you are starting to see teams around the league letting some veterans go after they get their draft and UDFA classes in, because, I mean, teams are doing it to free up salary cap. Hashtag cap is a myth. Also, others might be doing veterans a solid because they can see the writing on the wall. They're not going to make this squad. And they're like, all right, so let me see if I can catch on somewhere else, see if I can get another payday, see if I can get into whatever training camp is going to be and try and be competitive this year, as opposed to just languishing on this team where I'm not going to make the cut anyway. So it could be waiting to see how a few of those situations play out. But also, I mean, they may be keeping them open just to keep them open. A number of teams do have vacant spots on their 90-man rosters, and frankly, it does make sense in that if what is the point of rostering some very low level, like say 87th, 88th, 89th, and 90th dudes on the roster if they have zero chance of making the 53 or even the practice squad for that matter, because there is no rookie camp. So UDFA tryouts, they can't even come in and make an impression on the coaching staff. OTAs, you can't even get into the building and also make an impression on the coaching staff. Training camp, I mean, TBD what happens with training camp, and hell, they may even cancel the entire preseason. So that does not allow guys who are on like 3rd or 4th string, even beyond that, to come in, get some good tape on film, and then they're like, oh, maybe we'll make the roster, maybe we'll make the practice squad, or at minimum, maybe we show up and show out enough that another team scoops us up onto their practice squad or even onto their roster. So I think that since those avenues of dudes coming in and being able to rise up are sort of truncated this year, I mean, you don't necessarily have to have a full 90-man roster. I mean, you certainly could, but you don't want to sleep on anyone's chances. But are you really going to be wagering on the bottom 3 guys of the roster to make the squad, especially if they're unproven, right? So I'm sort of surprised, frankly, that the NFLPA hasn't flexed on teams not fully filling out their 90-man rosters. But I mean, this is a weird time, right? So why burn per diem if it actually does get to training camp on a dude who has zero chance of making an impression as a 4th or 5th string player in, say, like a 2-week training camp but no preseason games, which is an option that could be on the table. All right, so it doesn't make a lot of sense. So that could be one of the reasoning too. I mean, besides just keeping spots open for guys like Klein, guys like Everson, where you do have offers on the table. So Spielman may just be like, you know what, we literally have 27 rookies, like full on. Chris from Parks and Rec, we literally have 27 rookies. We're good. This is a full-on pivot from some of the veteran players to the young guys. We got plenty of young guys in the building. We're good. Also, that may be one of the reasons why the Vikings went so hard in the paint on draft picks, especially day 3 picks, as well as selecting some really nice UDFAs, is that they knew that there wasn't going to be rookie camps or OTAs or potentially training camps. So they just wanted to get as many young dudes in the building as possible to just really compete for some of those spots. So we'll see. I mean, in summary, the 3 spots open could be Klein, could be Everson, could be Logan Ryan, or they could be vacant for absolutely no reason at all. So there you go. All right, but your thoughts. So what are the Vikings going to do? Last 3 spots on the 90-man roster. As that burp? Or is that you, Rona? I don't know. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. If you want to support the work, pull us on the Venmo. Please give us a follow on social media as well. But until next time, Skull, production value.